Typically, when you're talking about should I modify my STI or not, you're talking about three different types of people. You're talking about the daily driver, you're talking about the enthusiast, and you're talking about a dedicated track setup. I get a lot of questions kind of along those lines as should I modify my WRX or should I modify my STI? Kind of on the fence about it. It's my daily. I don't know if I should modify it. Do I want to go down that road of, potentially voiding my warranty or, just decreasing overall reliability of the vehicle due to modification? And the modifications I'm speaking of is performance related, engine, etc. Other modifications you can do and retain your warranty, something along the lines of shifter bushing, catback exhaust. That won't typically void your warranty in any way. You can have all kinds of fun in this car without any modifications at all. It's a great car just from the factory, in my opinion. With that being said, if it was my daily driver and I was looking to do some quality of life upgrades, armrest extension is a must. The shifter bushings just help you not miss a shift, I guess you could say, tightens everything up. Don't have such a slot box and just makes the car more livable on a daily basis. Again, for someone who daily drives, I don't really classify those as modifications. They are accessories because one, they don't void your warranty. Two, they don't really add performance. Doing like little interior things and stuff like that doesn't affect anything, because really what it comes down to is you don't want to touch anything if it's your only car and your daily driver that would void your warranty, because you rely on it every day to get you to and from work, get the kids around. One of those things, it has to be reliable. And with Subaru and the tuning world as a whole, as anyone who has tuned them before, is they can be extremely reliable, but usually if you start to head down that road, you get a bad tune or something like that, then it's all bets are off as to what may or may not happen. Down to the point of it, in my opinion, and this is all opinion based, if you are a person who is on the fence about modifying your car, and or it's your daily driver, I would suggest skipping on the modifications, simply because, like I say, if you start to head down that road of, getting tunes and stuff, then your warranty goes out the door. If you're on the fence about modifications and it is your daily, just leave it as is. As with the enthusiast side, it's kind of like telling a bear not to crap in the woods. Probably going to do it anyway. It's probably one of the reasons why we bought the car was its modability in the strong aftermarket. I don't need it to be reliable to the point that it has to get me from A to B, case in point like with a daily driver would. So on the enthusiast side of things, modifications are more the merrier and welcome in that event. The other train of thought is I need the modifications to help me on the track, or I just don't care about warranties or anything like that, and I'm going to buy whatever I want. And at that point, I would say yes to modifications, because taking it on the track do need specific parts to help you get around track faster. In my honest opinion, if I was building the STI as a full-blown dedicated track car, which personally don't have any track experience, but just research and reading goes, and from racing, dirt bikes, etc., is that usually a high horsepower build for long-term reliability on the track doesn't really always add up. Case in point, if I was building a track-oriented STI, definitely do suspension, bracing, brakes, everything first, and then on top of that, as far as I would go with the motor, probably just do kind of like a stage 1 pro tune. Go from there, the cooling bits and stuff, radiator, keep everything nice and cool. I think that would give you the best overall reliability, longevity that you could possibly get out of this EJ platform, and have it on a track and have a fun car overall. And that's what I say is it's the modifications that you could do at that point would be dependent upon what the purpose was for the car overall. At the end of the day, do I believe that you should modify? Like I say, it boils down to your overall preferences and use for the vehicle. If you're going daily it, no. If you're going to track it, yes, you'll need to modify it, because in base form, definitely not a track car. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. I'll catch you in the next.